Nakamura made it 12 to go. Daniel defends, flops himself top pair despite being dominated pre. Nakamura, meanwhile, with 2 overs and an open-ender. And Daniel gonna lead right out, 2/3 pot. And Timon weighing his options here, trying to decide what line to take. Just calls. Pot up to 56,000. And this is a problematic card here, as Negreanu makes 10s and 8s. Timon with just top pair.
Wow, this is a bad situation for Nakamura here. I mean, just a 1-to-1 stack to pot ratio. He has a very strong hand. He can't fold. I mean, not with hitting the 10 overcard top pair. Open ender if you're behind. He's going to think about it, but I just don't see a world where he folds this. And, you know, it is what it is.
Are there a lot of worlds in which this all-in from Daniel doesn't beat the 10-9?
Yeah, there's a quarter of future
10-9.
worlds.
Oh, yeah, so many outs. No K, no lucky,
Six, jack,
deuce, please.
6, jack, 9.
Just deuce.
No
Only deuce.
Yeah.
Just deuce, please. Go have coffee together.
So Timon in
Deuce.
trouble, needs help.
Feel
A
deuce
3-to-1 dog
of
with 1 to come.
Club or heart? I can't tell. What deuce coming?
6,
Come on,
9,
deuce.
or jack
Don't do it,
needed.
Nicole.
11
Just the
outs
deuce.
just once.
Easy. Deuce. Ah, ace. Good game, buddy.
Yeah, good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Certainly looking to advance further.
What are you gonna
Well,
do
let's
for the next 4 hours?
distinguish those two
You have some
for a
work.
minute. I mean, the Doug Polk thing was, what was it, like 10,000 hands? I mean, that's like a
actually
real
never won the
sample
spot
size.
race.
I mean,
I mean,
3 sit and goes like these, you know,
you can
I mean,
just-
we'd make
you can
tournaments
do
out
it.
of them. It's fun.
fine.
But you win one sit and go like this versus an opponent doesn't prove that
You can
you're
just
better,
do
or even a couple of them. It's called
Yeah.
small sample size. That's what we call it.
Feels like a
So,
black 8
not
or
to take anything
something.
away from it. It's fun. It's, you know,
Right.
way to do it. Not saying someone doesn't
Think
have
a board
edge,
pair,
but
honestly.
No way.
No?
Well,
It's just
Sean
gonna be
Winter's
like, you
sample
found
might
one
be
hand
coming
loose,
to an
and
end.
it's gonna-
Unless he can hit a queen or a 3, as he got the rest of his stack
Ooh.
all in and is
Again.
unable to get lucky against the ace-5. And Alex Foxen's day at the office is a short one, as he is the first player to punch his ticket into the round of 8.
I assume so.
Okay.
I mean, that was nice, actually, and it was nice
Really
that both
nice.
apologized because a person went ahead and extended the same back. Because both were out of line yesterday. As entertaining as it was, I mean, I was
call it.
super entertained, but
That was good to see.
yeah, that was good to see.
Not good to see are 2 aces when you jam with
That's looking good.
a pair of 10s, which is exactly
Come
where
on,
Person
7,
finds
10,
himself,
spade.
and Shaq looking to double through once more.
Shit. God, I just can't finish this match off.
Yeah, good way to go, Phil.
Come on. Come on. 7, 10 spade. Let's go. Come on, 7, 10 spade. There it is.
Oh,
3
wow.
hearts. Come on now. 3 of hearts. No. 4 of clubs.
Stone cold.
He just called
turn.
for the 3 of hearts. That would be a great card
Four.
for Dan Shaq, as you can see up there. It's one of his 8 outs.
4 clubs. Make it 4.
The aces manage to claw it out. No, they don't.
All right, Dan.
And a bad
Okay.
beat for
Thank
Dan
you.
Shaq. You can't ask for a better spot. And Erik Person, 2 for 2 now. Well, it feels like it, in retrospect, was a reasonable read that Darren Elias, once upon a time, was a lifeguard out in South Carolina. I can see it.
Yeah.
If I'm drowning, or I might have the better part of my hoof in a hammerhead's mouth, I wouldn't mind Darren coming out there for the assist. Meanwhile, he's got himself all in against ace-deuce. He does have Seidel covered, so I should say Erik is the man who is all in. And now the 6 on the board is going to make things very difficult for Erik from this point forward. This one could very well be over without some help. Seidel does hit a deuce.
It's something.
It is something. Needs another. Not happening. And Darren Elias has dispatched Erik Seidel to punch the last remaining ticket into the quarterfinals, where he will face Daniel Negreanu. Calls, and it wasn't a 3-bet actually. Darren had limped in and then calls the 10K. Stand corrected. Meanwhile, Negreanu flopping the gut shot straight draw on the king high rainbow flop.
King little rainbow is one he will very likely c-bet often, but with a small size. He opts to check, which kind of makes sense because he has a hand that he's not planning on check folding. Elias has absolutely nothing, so he's probably just going to give up.
Barring improvement,
And
which is exactly what he gets on the turn. 9 of clubs hitting him.
Yeah, so Negreanu, instead of betting the flop, went for delayed c-bet here for sure. I really expect him to bet the turn after deciding to check flop, but unfortunately the way he played this hand basically ran Elias into a pretty good hand when he almost certainly would have folded the flop. Unfortunately for Daniel, unfortunately for Darren.
And that's not to say that Daniel is going to check 6-5 on the sport texture every time. There's balance at play.
Oh,
He'll follow through on occasion.
He might have randomized it. My guess is he's a favorite to bet, but you know, again, you're right. He kind of do either one, but I think betting's a favorite play.
It's just unfortunate that on this occasion he came with the check, which allows Elias to make the 9s and then call this 20K on the turn and make trip 9s on the river.
Well, it's tricky. He bet large on the turn, so he could just be doing the one and done given his turn sizing. Yeah, so
35K.
He's going half pot.
But if he goes reaching for a cape, it's going to be a problem. And he says all in.
A 9.
That's good. I thought you had a 9. I thought maybe you think I had king's full. Nice hand.
I had ace-8 that hand. I had an 8.
Oh, you did? I had queen 7. Jeez.
Sick turn, man.
So
yeah,
Daniel
I was like, I might have him, but
rolled the dice and took his
all
chances.
Right. GG.
Bluff raising the end, but of course he ran into the running 9s.
All in.
And it goes with 8-5 suited. And an ace-5 is in very good shape.
Oh, you're in good shape. We can do it. We'll figure it out. 5 spades.
2, 3, 4, 6. It's probably your best bet.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. 2 of the 4 cards.
Queen 4 tray is the
6 is
ace-5.
fine.
Picks
I
up
was
a
gonna
wheel
say
draw.
2 is fine.
Turn
Well,
is not
dumb.
zesty.
That's boring.
Both players
All right. 6,
disappointed.
7, or 8.
I'll take
lack of
2/3 of that.
Just make it look like a 6, 7, or 8.
he's asking for a 3-side. And
Oh!
You got it.
Somehow the 8
That's silly.
from outer space lands on the river. And Alex Foxen is not given the opportunity to enjoy that key double that would have given him some depth to his stack and perhaps the beginnings of a second incredible comeback. Instead, it is Justin Young who makes his way into the money and polishes off the complimentary libations that we offer here in the studio. Suited and connected.
I'm all in.
Well,
All right, I'm just going to gamble.
Oh,
Oh, I thought I was gambling.
and Chino somehow
gambling.
picks the time to make a stand with Queen High that is
I countered that as by saying thank you.
Klein needs help. And he flops himself a gut shot straight draw up against what is now a pair of jacks, which take the 3 and the 4 off the board. Backdoor hearts are an option as well. But an almost 4-1 dog from this point is Bill Klein, and matters get worse as the deuce of diamonds gives him no added outs.
Don't.
Hard
Chino.
fought match by these two warriors.
Telling him not to get up just yet. Is a 5 there? No, it is the 4 as Klein makes a pair, but it is not enough, and Chino Rheem
Ladies and gentlemen, Chino Rheem.
got all that he could handle from Bill Klein, who bows out on the bubble.
Safe travels back home. I'll see you for the series, Bill.